I remember this case. He wrote a book. That's courageous. What a triumph after such tragedy. Let me check it out. Wow, these reviews, they're glowing.
I couldn't put it down. I started reading this book 2 days ago. The story is so well told, I kept trying to put it down. I kept waking up grabbing the book. The story goes to a hurt place with all the details. It turns a sad circumstance to a triumphant overcoming. I highly recommend this book. I felt it. The power being taken back from this abuser, and the man emerged for that hurt child.
Title and book cover. This book was chosen for our monthly book club. It answers a lot of questions in regards to a closed subject in churches of all denomination. This critical issue has been ignored and swept under the rug for way too long. Pierre takes you inside his world, his thoughts and fears. How he was harassed and prayed into submission. The book is intense and brings up a lot of feelings toward the church, and you ask yourself, how? And these were Christians.
I trusted you. A shocking true story by Pierre D. Chambers is one of transparency, authenticity, and downright heartbreak. A man of God demonstrates how abusers break trust and come in all shapes, sizes, races, occupations, and even close family friends. This man of the cloth marred Chambers' childhood and forever riddled him with questions, shame, guilt, and fear. The author's strength and bravery to tell his mother and stepfather resulted in a divided church. Parishioners supported the accused adult and turned their back on the innocent victim. Fear paralyzed them from the truth and blinded them from the demise and death of another young life. How quickly we change our tunes to remain in the steadfastness of what we want to believe. The reader must prepare to have their faith challenged and willing to change their point of view.
Manipulation that was coming from a person that is supposed to be a man of God to lead others, and instead he is manipulating and hurting and doing god-awful things to children. This was extremely eye-opening throughout the whole book. There were times I had to put the book down because I was so in awe and in shock of what I was reading. My mother had always been very strict and overprotective of my sister, and we were never allowed to spend the night or go over to friends' houses without her being there. She was always afraid something would happen, and now that I'm a mother, I understand why, because I'm the same way. Reading this and seeing the trust that was put into this man to watch over this young man was also so heartful and heart-wrenching for them to experience their child hiding this and going through this. I can only imagine the things that happened in between the time it started up until the time it ended, and in full detail. It just makes me feel even stronger about why I do not allow my children to go off to camps or spend the night or do any other things without me being there for somebody that I've completely trust. It also makes you re-evaluate the people that you trust, because it's always the closest ones that do the damage. I definitely recommend this book. This was very eye-opening and provided a lot of knowledgeable information on how to be aware on what to look for so that we can help others who are experiencing these traumas in life. How does one go on from this? How does one move on? Thank you, God, for strength. Thank you, God, for loving this man and showing him the right way and helping him to speak up to help guide others.
I was chased like prey by my youth pastor. His name is Renell Cole, and at that time, he's around 23, 24. I am at the age of 12, possibly 11 and a half, innocent in my thinking, as a game, a cat and mouse kind of game. So eventually, he catches up to me, of course. He's an adult, he's faster. And then I just remember falling into the leaves, grass.
This is happening to me. If a child is experiencing abuse, or someone suspects child abuse, there are helplines available worldwide to provide assistance. Here are some important numbers. Child Help National Child Abuse Hotline. You can call 1-800-4-A-CHILD, 1-800-422-4453. This hotline operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and is dedicated to preventing child abuse. They also offer text-based support. For families free of violence crisis line, dial 888-215-5555 if you need immediate help related to violence or abuse within families. Darkness to light child sexual abuse. National Helpline. Call 866-367-5444 if you have concerns about child sexual abuse. Stop it now. This helpline provides support related to preventing child sexual abuse. Remember, if you suspect that a child is in danger, it's crucial to seek help promptly. These helplines are there to assist and guide you, no matter where you are in the world.